This is Behind the Scenes. I'm Scott Sexsmith. A good deed by Guelph resident and Blue Jays season ticket holder Josh Gabriel is getting some attention. GuelphToday's Mark Perry is here to fill us in. Mark, so paint the picture for us here. Josh is a season ticket holder and at a recent game ended up sitting by a guy from Calgary who happened to be celebrating his birthday. Maybe pick it up from there and fill in the blanks for us.
All right. So, this man from Calgary was celebrating a birthday. Him and his son were in Toronto for a recent Blue Jays game, as it turns out to be an annual trip for the birthday. And just so happens that Josh Gabriel is the guy sitting right in front of him in the 100 level. And, I've been to Blue Jays games before myself, and usually, we're bantering and talking with our neighbors, and that's essentially what Josh and this gentleman Bruno were doing during this game. And as Josh alludes to in the article, they were talking for the last few innings. Turns out that the gentleman from Calgary did not get the elusive Bo Bichette jersey and the headband that was being given away. There was only 15,000 of them being given at that Jays game. And if you're only making the one game a year, it is a little heartbreaking, a little bit disappointing that you don't get that giveaway. And then Josh just said at the end of the game, well, I make to all these games. I have a lot of these giveaways. I just want to see a guy smile at the end of the day. So here you go.
The gentleman from Calgary's name is Bruno. Do we know what Bruno's initial reaction to Josh's gesture was?
Oh, absolute just elation. I mean, he was very happy. A picture speaks 1,000 words, as me and Josh had talked about over the phone. And, the photo of him smiling is up on the GuelphToday website. And you can tell just by that one photo just how happy he was. Very, very pleased to be wearing the jersey and the headband.
Yeah, no question. It's a great photo. Now, is it true, Mark, that this isn't the first time that Josh has given away some of his swag?
He didn't detail the other incidents, but he did say that this isn't the first time he's done so. This isn't the last time he's done so, that he's going to be doing so. He said that he goes to probably between 20 to 40 Blue Jays games per season. So he gets all these giveaways all the time, and you usually have to show up about 2-3 hours in advance in order to get these things. But he doesn't mind the wait, and as you can tell, he doesn't mind giving them away because he's stocking up on a lot of these giveaways for himself. And if he has to part with one every now and then, seems like he doesn't mind.
Seems like a good guy. Let's talk about Josh and Bruno for a sec. Now, was this just a one-time chance encounter, or is this the beginning of a friendship where perhaps the two plan to meet up again, maybe at another ball game?
Well, they do plan next year. I'm not too sure what their conversations are like. We did connect the two. Bruno did not have Josh's information. So, of course, this all started with just a letter to the editor submitted by Bruno, just wanting to give thanks to the Guelphite for handing him over the jersey and the headband. We found out through our channels, Josh actually reached out to us after the letter came out saying, hey, that's me. We gave him a call, and then we had the conversation. We connected the two together, and it seems like the two of them want to go back to a ball game next year whenever Bruno does show back up from Alberta to Toronto for his annual birthday trip.
Oh, what a great story. Before we let you go, Mark, you mentioned you're a ball fan yourself. Are you getting to many games? And if so, how are you liking the team this year?
I don't mind it. It has been a little bit up and down, but I mean, Bo Bichette's the hottest hitter in baseball right now. Alec Manoah, I think, was the right choice, being moved down to the Florida League just to kind of get his wits about him. Of course, he's struggling at the beginning of this year. I love what we're seeing from Kevin Gausman. I've made it to one ball game so far this year, made it into one of those new sections that they have built up in the Rogers Center. Great bang for your buck, by the way. I do like what they have produced over at the Rogers Center, and I do like the look of the team, but it's going to be tough in a very, very tough AL East.
Great stuff and great insight. GuelphToday reporter Mark Perry. Thanks for this, Mark, and thanks for taking us behind the scenes.